Well, guys, Marvel Rivals released a slutty man skin. You know what that means? I was wrong the whole time. And actually, this game is super woke. Of course, I am joking, and that is not what I mean to say. But I did want to make a follow-up video, because exactly after I had released my previous video, Marvel Rivals released a bunch of new skins, which I think are worth talking about. So this video is going to be really short. It's more just going to be an addendum. It's going to be a little follow-up tackling the new stuff they dropped. And you can tell it's a mini video because I didn't even beg my good friend June to record any B-roll footage. This is just really me fighting Sephiroth. The first thing I want to talk about is the Deadpool and Jeff made skins. I can address these both in like one fell swoop. These both are still victim to what I was talking about before, which is the fact that Marvel Rivals is chemically incapable of adding an attractive male skin, not as a joke. I mean, come on. It's Deadpool and Jeff the Land Shark in maid outfits. It is supposed to be funny. Look at Deadpool prancing around in a maid outfit. This is not supposed to get you horny. Deadpool and Jeff, alongside Venom, are the only male characters on the roster who have this sort of ridiculous, cartoony character design that can then be exploited to have these skins without it at all damaging the agenda that Marvel Rivals is very clearly assembling. That's all well and good. I mean, I'm pretty sure nobody was going to come to my comment section like, "Oh, Dark WOKER, did you see? They just put Deadpool in a maid outfit. Now your point is invalid." But I did just want to address it because I think it still exemplifies some of the problems I have with the way that male skins are made. Now, second off, and the actual thing I wanted to talk about in this video, is Gambit's new Hellfire Gala skin, Alluring Ace. Now, for once, I must concede again, this is like a hot guy skin. Now, I am not personally attracted to this. I want to make that clear. But it's clear that the game thinks this is attractive. However, for multiple reasons, this does not mean that Marvel Rivals is to be forgiven for all of its sins. First off, let's pretend like I had nothing else to say about this skin, and it truly was just a hot dude skin. Even then, this would not balance the scales of the Marvel Rivals skin economy. For this one skin, and I guess like the 3 other sort of hot dude skins they have made, there are like 40 trillion hot lady skins. Black Cat just released with one of the most ridiculous starting skins that has ever launched in this game. Not to mention the fact that they changed Black Cat's starting design. They removed the typical zipper V that her suit has so she could have more cleavage, and they added nipple diamonds to her suit. They gave her nipple diamonds, like Zero from Mega Man X. Just totally ridiculous. And that is all just to say that even if I had 0 problems with this skin whatsoever, it still wouldn't be good enough. And I still have some personal gripes with this skin. I think that this skin is a little bit too conventionally attractive. And I think that that might be a little hard to hear and understand when I first say it. But what I mean is that I don't think this skin is really what people who like men are into. I was touching a bit on this before, but this skin is just like a very conventional male body type wearing something attractive. Gambit is thin and slightly muscular. He has an extremely light dusting of hair on his chest. This skin could have gone way harder, but instead it's like, you know, he's an edgy pretty boy. And I guess it is believable that this is something the character Gambit would wear. But then we look at some of the female skins. Especially we can look at Black Cat's starting skin. Is this something she would ever wear? Absolutely not. This is incredibly out of character. So they are willing to release sort of hot skins for guys, that are within the realms of what they would wear. But for female characters, they are willing to just dress them up in whatever the fuck will sell because it gets players horny. That's about it for this video. I just wanted to say again, act in good faith and the world will follow. Peace out, have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next life.